Hello everyone again, this is Superintendent of Schools Kurtis with our weekly update. At our last Board of Education meeting, the Board of Education adopted our board goals and objectives for this calendar year. There will be three things that I will be focusing on with the Board of Education. First, we'll be developing a facilities committee. One of our greatest investments as a district, as you know, is to our district facilities. We want to make sure that we develop a stakeholder committee that allows us to look critically about the status of our buildings and what our needs will be moving forward, and how we can appropriately plan for that to ensure that we have a good fiscal outlook on how we can address the needs of our buildings in conjunction with any programmatic improvements that we may wish to make to minimize that impact to our stakeholders and to our community, while still providing the best educational facilities possible for our students. Our second goal will be in conjunction with that regarding transportation. Currently, in last year's New York State budget, there is a legislative requirement regarding electric vehicles, specifically our school buses. Right now, our fleet runs entirely on gas and on diesel, and we need to focus on a transition regardless of whether this legislation changes or not. This will be a long-range plan on how the district can prepare to be able to move forward with this mandate into the future. Finally, our third board goal for this year will focus on our Board of Education policy. Our district currently utilizes a service out of a BOCES in Western New York called Erie One BOCES Policy Service. We will be working together with our Board of Education to look at whether this is the best service for our updates for our policy. We will be examining our current policy in terms of a full audit to make sure that everything within our policy, including our code of conduct, is up to date or needs revision, and this will end up being a 2-year goal as we will look at a regulatory manual in conjunction with our Board of Education policy, and that manual might speak to how we can effectuate those Board of Education goals within our school buildings. Also, I want to send just a quick reminder to our families. Early last week on Monday, I sent out a communication to families regarding some resources for parents and guardians to be able to speak to their children about the use of social media. We shared a platform that we use called Common Sense Media. I would encourage families, please look through the material that's available to you, and where possible, speak with your children and know what their usage is in terms of social media. I'd also like to give a big thank you to all of our fall sports teams. We had a wonderful season in post-season play. I want to congratulate all of our teams. I want to wish well our cross-country team. Finished the season as strong as they possibly can, but all of our teams did a great job at representing us so well as scholar athletes in competition. Finally, as we're drawing closer to Thanksgiving, I'd like to remind families that on Wednesday, November 23rd, we will have an early dismissal. We'll have a half day that day. We'll begin dismissals at 10:30 at our secondary level, obviously staggered between our high school and our middle school, and then we'll begin around 11:15 at our elementaries, again staggered between GIS and then Scotchtown. Thank you so much, Goshen. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next time.